don't think you'll ever forget the first time you sleep in a car. And for me, 5 years later, I am back to that same spot. 5 years ago, I took a leap of faith and slept in my car for one night. A one-time experiment that changed everything.
This is crazy!
Oh wow! Hey, c'est spécial.
This might be the world's fastest and most compact home on wheels.
From living in a typical apartment to breaking free from rules of society, I carved my own path.
And just like that, I can access my study guide. Check it out. You're all set up.
And discovered a new way to live.
This guy's traveling cross country.
Yes, we're free. Wow!
Where every day
What a small world.
that's a whole squid can be an adventure.
Hey, thanks, friend.
Hey, no problem.
Of a lifetime. We are in Lebanon, New Hampshire. This is where I had started a new job working at the hospital as a brainwave technologist while I was living in town and paying rent just like most people. I thought I was doing okay in my life, keep working, later buy a house, get a mortgage for 30 years. That sounds like a decent plan, and I'm sure in an alternate universe, I'm perfectly happy with that. So I was here for a travel position, and 2 months into my work assignment, I decided to cancel my housing accommodation. Let's sleep in my car one night, see what happens, okay? So the camper setup was very ridiculous, okay? I'm talking about folding back the rear seats, using curtains with tape to cover up the windows. I had a foam mattress. I had a blanket, I had a suitcase for my clothing, and a Gatorade bottle for a toilet. And it's important to know that I don't have too many pictures or videos because I didn't really record that part of my life. I was only doing it just to save the money. In fact, I was embarrassed about it, especially when my coworkers learned that I sleep in a parking lot. So that first night, I'm laying back on my mattress in a midsize SUV. I grab my phone. I'm like, okay, let's see how much money we're saving. So $50 per night. 50 times 30. I'm doing the math on my phone and I tell myself, wait, that adds up. Times 12 a year, how much we're saving. And that's when it clicked. I might be onto something. And fast forward to now, check it out. We're doing it. Well, it's time to make some food. And today we have a classic. Ramen noodles. I used to eat this out of the pack inside the car. Well, because I didn't have a way to cook it. No stove, no water. And I think it would be nostalgic to come back to that same spot and cook ramen the way it was meant to be. Well, we need a protein for this ramen to make it like an actual meal. We're cooking it with squid and the biggest shrimp that you can buy. These are 8 to 12 count. That means there's 8 to 12 pieces in 1 pound. It is time to redeem our ramen. So ramen is the easy part. We're gonna be just boiling water. Now what I could do is to put the squid and the shrimp with the ramen towards the end. That way everything cooks together. But I personally don't like boiling my protein. I feel like it just takes the flavor out of it. So for the squid and the shrimp, we're gonna be just using a skillet and frying them a little bit. Now I can't believe that I used to cook ramen the wrong way all these years. I used to just put the seasoning pack right inside with the water. I thought, I was like, okay, the flavor is gonna be absorbed in the water. So we're gonna save the seasoning pack until after. Okay, that's ready. Let's cover this up, put it on the side, and let's work with our protein. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I've never worked with squid before. That's a whole squid. This one's even bigger. As far as the shrimp, we're just gonna take the tail off, yeah? That way it's gonna be a lot easier for us to eat. That is a lot of food. Oh my gosh. The thing is, with the seafood, it's not really a lot of calories. Like that whole bag of shrimp is just 200 calories. So on this plate, we probably have like 200, 250 maybe. Got the Cajun spice right here. Oh, that smells really good. I think Cajun is one of my favorite spices overall. A little bit of salt. A little more. Okay, the shrimp is doing good. Let's flip this squid just because it's so large. Right? Yes. As far as the squid, we need an internal temperature of 165. There we go, we got it. Okay, it is time to assemble everything. So let's go ahead, bring our ramen right here. Oh my gosh. Any seafood lovers watching? Would you eat this? Maybe put some of that sauce. There we go. Oh, and lastly, we'll take that pack. We'll brush some of this butter on there. Yeah. There we go. Look at it. It's glowing. It is so pretty. Well, I think we redeemed ourselves big time. Look at this massive meal. Here we go. Start with these little massive shrimp bite. I'm gonna eat the head of the squid. Skip it if you don't want to see. Very juicy, very tender. The butter helped a lot. And then the ramen, it's can't go wrong with that. So after my work assignment here in New Hampshire, the following 2-3 years, I ended up alternating between a van conversion, a Camaro camper, and crashing with friends and family here and there. And I've done that while also working at different hospitals around the country. And then eventually, that's when I started nursing school. I've had a passion for the video making process. That didn't really take off up until the end of my nursing program. That's when I actually had time to start to explore my creativity and record videos. Fast forward to now, check it out. We got this little community, and I'm very thankful to all the support, especially in the comments. Guys, let me show you around because New Hampshire is beautiful. Driving through here, sometimes it gives me a little bit of a Colorado vibe. There's a lot of history in this place. New Hampshire was the first ever state to declare independence from the British in 1776. They have the first ever public library in America. And closer to this area, they also have America's oldest flower company that is still operating today, 230 years old. Let's see if we can learn something and maybe try some of their food, because I hear they give away free bread. Is it true you guys are employee owners?
Yeah.
That is crazy.
It's fully employee owned business.
What does that mean?
So it's basically like there's a lot more rewards and benefits to being an employee here.
You actually have a share in the company.
Exactly. So it's really nice to work here.
Does it change the morale when you work here versus like a typical job at like Walmart or something?
Everyone here wants to be working here essentially. Like there's really that motivation to do your best because
Wow.
yeah, it's pretty cool actually. Very neat.
That's cool. What you got, sourdough?
Actually, we only have the baguettes right now.
Okay, I'll take one baguette. You got the sticky buns, the ones with the almonds?
I have some boxes, I think, of parts.
Yeah, it's a box of 4, but I only just need like 1 or 2.
I can open a box up, I guess.
Oh, that would be amazing.
So for the baguette, we have a poppy seed one, or we have plain. So there's this, and then we have one there.
Oh, then I'll just take this one right here. Yeah. How old is this baking company?
So, believe it or not, this company was founded back before the United States was even really a country. So, there we go. I'm working out of Boston area since 1786. Technically, 1791 was the Constitution and the forming of the United States. We've been flour millers since then. In 2004, we became 100% employee owned.
How did that transition even happen in the first
So
place?
Frank Sands was the CEO at the time, and he was setting up to retire and didn't have anybody to give the company to. Didn't want to sell it because he was very committed to the people that had been working for it. So over about a decade, there was a slow transition of buying more and more of the stock.
You don't see that nowadays.
It's great. I started as a baker. We used to use King Arthur flour for all our stuff. They're very well respected in the industry, as far as commercial bakeries and everything else. We are the largest seller of 5-pound bags of flour in the country. So when you see the 5-pound bag in a grocery store, we sell more than any other General Mills, anybody else.
That's you guys.
Yeah,
That's insane.
So that's King Arthur flour. So it's pretty fascinating stuff that we're doing, and really trying to, be around for another 300 years.
You guys are a gem, and I really appreciate you telling me this. And
No worries.
thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Before we leave, I want to try this sticky bun that we got. Oh my gosh, look at this. Well, you guys, we came out victorious with so much knowledge and so much food. Hardware department, room 1, 2, 3. Hi.
Okay.
My name is Arslan. I think there might be something I can learn at this place.
So, Dan and Whit, they worked for Merrill's General Store. And then those two bought and made it Dan and Whit's in 1955. When Dan and Bun stopped working, George and Jack took over, the son.
The Sons. It's still family run within
Yes.
the family. How do you compete in an environment where you have so many chain supermarkets?
It's convenience. And plus it's been here for so long,
Right.
been established. And you can basically get everything one stop.
Look at this picture with the old cars, and then there's my car. A place that is so good to the community, it's still open. I need a place to sleep because the sun is going down. I want to go back to that flower company and see if I can park there because I saw they have a big lot.
In 1,000 feet, your destination will be on the right.
Oh yeah, this is perfect. This is gonna work.